Welcome back to the shop, my friends. It's been a little while. So we have got a new project that we're going to be putting together, and I'm not much of a motor guy. I'm really not. As far as when it comes to small engines and things like that, I know just enough to get myself in trouble. And I wanted something that was going to be easy to work on, and something maybe I could do on this channel to kind of build some interest and whatnot. So I picked something up that was pretty much pre-built. There's a lot of things I'd like to do to it, but for the most part, it's a run and drive. So I got to use the little titanium welder some more. I'm still waiting on getting some more time behind it before I can do a true review on it. I've got to get bottles because right now I'm just using flux core. I want to get bottles for the MIG and the TIG, mainly the TIG, because I really want to be able to TIG small parts. You can flux core metal pretty easily and clean it up. You can stick. Flux core is basically stick, just in a wire feed situation. But I want to get the TIG bottle first, and that's what I want to get set up. But anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about the project I picked up, because I've already used the titanium welder and mill and a few other things to make some parts for the exhaust for this thing. So let's take a look and see what I've got. The lighting situation seems to be a little bit of a problem, but this is what I picked up: a run and drive. This is a go-kart that has a 670 Predator motor on it. I've already put straight pipes on it. That was what I used my little titanium welder for. I removed the big box filter, but I didn't want to cut the flanges off the end of it so I couldn't put it back original. So I made some flanges out of 1/4 inch thick plate and just cut them to fit, and drill the holes, drill the exhaust port, formed them up. Basically, I just took what was on there, traced them out onto a piece of cardboard, and transferred that onto the 1/4 inch plate, and then made it work, milled it off flat, and now I have straight pipes on it. But it's got a little light bar on the front, got a rack on it. It's extended for my legs already, so it fits me perfect, and it's a nice little rig. I'll go ahead and crank it up for you and let you hear what the pipes sound like. So that's what it sounds like. What it is it's just basically straight pipes off of a Harley. There's a little motorcycle shop not far from my house, and they had these laying around. I went down there and got them. They're 1.5 inches in diameter. I had to put a little piece of pipe for 1 inch and then form those around the pipe to weld them on, so that I could get a little bit of a standoff, because the 1.5 inch wouldn't go up to the flange. We are going to put a reverse kit on this thing. I've already ordered the reverse kit from Go Power Sports. It's only rated for, like, I think it's up to 12 horsepower, and this is a 22 horsepower motor. But we're going to install it on here just to have reverse, because when the wife wants to ride this thing, that's kind of what I got it for, is for her to have something to ride. I'd have a couple of four-wheelers, but just something about a steering wheel, and I didn't want to buy a side-by-side. So we're going to see if we can get a reverse on it, because if we can get a reverse on it, that'll make this thing so much better. So let's go back inside. It was so bright out there, I just need to get back inside so I could clear up the camera, because I'm sure that the autofocus was having heck with all that. But yeah, that's a little project I picked up. Like I said, I've got a reverse coming for it. I don't know how hard that's going to be to install. I basically bought that cart for the motor. For what I paid for the cart set up the way it is would have been how much it cost me for the motor and a torque converter. So I got the cart for free basically. It's got brand new tires on it. And it'd be a good little project, and you can drive it right now. The top speed on it's about 35-40 miles an hour. That's about it. Still has the governor in it. It's a bone stock engine. Besides for just putting the pipes on it is all that's been done to it. There's no, as far as hop-ups gone inside of it, no flywheel, no piston work. The governor hadn't been removed, anything like that. And really, all I want is low-end torque. I'm not looking for high speed. I'm just basically looking for something that you can cruise around with. The wife doesn't like high-speed stuff, so being as it's going to be more her cart, I don't want to make it too fast for her to where she gets scared and won't drive it, because otherwise I'll be the one driving it, and I've got a four-wheeler that I'd ride. And I could let her drive the four-wheeler and me ride the cart, but I really like the four-wheeler, and she's smaller than I am, so the 500 Foreman I have carries me around perfect, and it's four-wheel drive, so I really like it. And if she got into trouble, I'd have something to be able to pull her out with. Other than that, it's just going to be like a little cruiser. I've took it on a few test drives. It'll whip it around pretty good. So it's already got some low end, but it tops out really quick, and then you're only running that 35 mile an hour, 40 mile an hour, and that's it. And you're just kind of cruising along there. If you're doing that, you might not even be doing that. I probably need to use my iPhone and the speedometer app and just see what the top end speed is. I'm pretty happy with it though, as where it's at, without removing the governor or anything like that. So we'll keep you posted on it. Whenever I get the reverse kit in and I start installing it, I'll probably make a video intermittently. It'll probably take me a while to put that video together, probably a few days. And I'll just clip it all together when I'm done, maybe show y'all how I did it, and see how it works out. I mean, like I said, it's only rated for, I think it's like 12 or 15 horsepower max. So I'm thinking leaving the governor on it, and everything like that, and not really hopping it up per se. That reverse kit may be fine as long as I'm not trying to push a lot of horsepower through it. The torque converter that's on it's also one of the 40 series torque converters, so they're only rated for about that 18 horsepower as well. So I figure the reduction I'd get in the gearbox, I can put bigger gears on it and whatnot to make it to make it not as fast, is what I'm saying. It'll make it usable. The speed she would like to go, because I took her on a ride in it the other day, and with me and her in it, I floored it, just taking off down through the gravel and whatnot. We was doing a little bit of fishtailing, just I was kind of playing with it, and she was freaking out. So I know that it's because it's really low to the ground. She's not used to being really low to the ground. She's rode four-wheelers before. She's not used to being that low to the ground, so it kind of scares you a little bit. But for me, it's fun. So we'll keep you posted. I appreciate the views. I think we reached 100 subscribers on this channel. That's great. We'll see if we can't bump it up. I appreciate everybody that has subscribed, and don't take nothing away from you. Thank you for watching, and continue watching. Appreciate it. Have a great day.